Hello, my name is Antonio Alvarez and I'm an investigator with the Delano Police Department. Today I'm going to be discussing a case that occurred here at 405 Cecil Avenue in the fall of 1995. On Thursday, October 12, 1995, at about 9 p.m., officers of the Delano Police Department were dispatched here to 405 Cecil Avenue. Back then, it was known as the Sundance Inn. Officers were responding to the victim of an assault inside of the manager's office. When Officer Raul Alviso arrived, he located Jose Flores, a 37-year-old Hispanic male, in a pool of his own blood inside of the office. Officer Alviso noted in his report there appeared to be a sign of a struggle inside of the office. When medical personnel arrived, they attempted life-saving measures on Mr. Flores. Mr. Flores' condition was severe, and he was transported to Delano Regional Medical Center for treatment. The attending physician told officers that Mr. Flores had sustained massive head trauma. Mr. Flores fought for his life for hours in the emergency room, but succumbed to his injuries, and he was pronounced dead at about 11:30 that same night. Officers and detectives started an immediate investigation and located several witnesses to the crime. Officers learned just prior to being attacked, Mr. Flores had been inside of his room, which he had rented at the Sundance Inn. Mr. Flores had left his room after dinner to go speak to the manager at the front desk. The manager told officers he had been sitting inside the manager's office when the incident occurred. The manager explained Mr. Flores had been chased into the office by 4 male subjects. The manager said the 4 male subjects caught Mr. Flores inside of the office and then began punching and kicking Mr. Flores. One of the male subjects had removed a blunt object off of the wall and began beating Mr. Flores in the head with the object. The subject struck Mr. Flores between 7 and 8 times in the head. The 4 male subjects then calmly exited the manager's office and walked towards the parking lot of the Sundance Inn. Officers spoke to another witness who informed them that the 4 male subjects had entered a beige vehicle which had been parked in the parking lot of the Sundance Inn, and that the vehicle had left eastbound on Cecil Avenue. Witnesses described the main suspect who struck Mr. Flores with the blunt object repeatedly as a Hispanic male, 30 to 35 years old, 5 foot 6 inches to 5 foot 8 inches tall, with a medium build, 160 to 175 pounds, short in stature, clean cut, with dark hair, a clean-shaven face, wearing a blue baseball cap and a white t-shirt. The second suspect was described as a Hispanic male, 30 to 35 years old, about 5 foot 7 inches tall, about 160 pounds, with brown hair. The third suspect was described as about 30 to 35 years old, 5 foot 7 inches tall, about 160 pounds, with brown hair, wearing a white shirt. The fourth and final suspect was described as about 30 to 35-year-old male, about 5 foot 7 inches tall, with brown hair, also wearing a white t-shirt. This murder occurred over 26 years ago. The Delano Police Department needs your help to develop new leads and help bring these suspects to justice. If you have any information regarding this homicide, please contact the Delano Police Department tip line. You can remain anonymous.